this is your first time here, don't forget to please press the subscribe button and press the little bell to receive notifications when we upload. You can now become a member of the FM Scout YouTube channel. Simply press the join button and you'll be given 5 different tiers to choose from. We also have a Discord channel, so if you do like talking about Football Manager, just go to www.discord.gg/FM Scout. The link is in the description. Hello everybody, Jamie here. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about affiliations. Now, a lot of people have requested this who watch me stream to see how I get my affiliations, and not necessarily how I get them, but who I decide to choose. It's very, very important because it can mean, obviously, a lot of things. So let's go through it. So in terms of affiliations, so obviously you'll find, if you are new to the game, you will find your affiliates on the club section and then the affiliate section. So for this example, I'm using Harry's save with Liverpool in 2020. He's got 4 affiliates, none of which are kind of bringing players through the youth team ranks, apart from MTK. So if you look closely, you have to kind of read kind of what goes on. So obviously with Shivajans in India, the club share a scouting knowledge. Okay, with obviously the 2 English ones, they'll host friendlies, playing the same. Obviously, if they play in the same division, it will terminate. And again, Wrexham. So these ones I don't tend to do really. I don't tend to have any affiliates in which. Because I find that a waste of a slot. I don't know exactly how many affiliates you can have in terms of going forward in saves, but I don't tend to have stuff like this. The ones I tend to go for is either the ones for the merchandise if I'm a bigger club, and of course ones to try and bring youth players into the team, into the youth intake, which is the main one I tend to go for. So I'll probably set up 2 or 3 merchandise ones when I'm a big club, and then I will tend to set up about 4 or 5 if I can, of ones in maybe Brazil, Uruguay, them types of Colombia, them types of teams, just anywhere where I can potentially get some youth players from them nations. So as you can see with MTK, you'll read the message here. MTK may send junior players to train at Liverpool to gain experience. Liverpool may benefit with some of these players coming through their youth team ranks. So what this means is, when the youth intake comes, our head of youth will go to Hungary, see if there's anyone good enough to come into the Liverpool team, and he will try and convince that player to then come and train and become a Liverpool player. Which I'm going to try and sim the youth intake and see if we can see one. But we are going to try and get another one as well, so I can show you which ones to choose. So bear in mind as well, you will kind of need to be into the save about 3 or 4 years with the current club, because the most important thing is that the club let you choose the affiliate. That's the most important thing. Like, I don't tend to get any affiliates in the first 3 years because the club are choosing it for me. And I'm going to try and give a bit of feedback of what Harry's done with MTK. So Harry has chosen MTK it was MTK Budapest in Hungary. So if you go to their into their facilities, so Harry has done very well because he's chosen a team with extensive youth. So this club right here are the kind of the team that would probably produce one of the best regions in Hungary. So that's very good. That's kind of the things I'm going to go through in the video. So what we're going to do, we're going to go straight to the board. It's only going to be a quick video. Just, there's not much I can talk about in terms of affiliates. A lot of it is kind of your own kind of how you want to do it. If you want to make money, if you want to develop players. But yeah, if we go to the board and then go to make a board request and then go to networking and affiliate club, that's the only thing you need to press. So usually you'll get a few options. Now, I'm going to give you a little tip as well. Sometimes this 4th option doesn't appear. I don't know why, but sometimes maybe it's a rep thing. Because with Liverpool, obviously, it's quite a big club. If you just get promoted to the Premier League, for example, this might not show. Usually, it's this one that shows more than this one. But for example, so if that doesn't show, and let's do this one first. So yeah, we should seek an affiliation with a club which can provide us a chance to recruit foreign youngsters. That's the one you need to press. So we're going to click it. Hopefully the board actually agrees. So when they agree, this is what you want. So as you've been the Liverpool manager for a long time now, that's the main thing. They let me choose the club. So we're going to press yes, that is something I'd be interested in getting involved with. And then we're going to choose the club. So if we go to choose club, so what you want to look for, I mean, it's up to you kind of which club you go for, which nation you go for. There's no right or wrong way. It's very random. So, if you want some South American regions maybe coming through. Now, I've just spotted Deportivo Cali, who I believe I've had a lot of players come from them. They've just caught my eye straight away. And obviously, Nacional as well. I've got extensive youth. I'm not sure if Esther will have. But if we look at, so what I tend to do is click on the club and go to facilities. They must say extensive youth and at least good junior coaching. So that's the main thing I look for when you're trying to get youth players. So extensive youth and excellent junior. So if we just look back at Deportivo Cali, because I'm sure they've got extensive youth, or very close to it at least. They've got well established. So I do kind of go for them. If I know this club kind of give a lot of regens, I will kind of go for that. But yeah, for the sake of the video, we are going to go for Nacional, who have got extensive youth. Obviously, there's other clubs as well. I don't know if Guimarães have. If we go to facilities, established. So I tend to go for well-established or extensive youth, mainly extensive youth. There's a lot of teams out there that you could potentially choose. I'm trying to see if there's anyone that I recognise who might have extensive youth. I can't see any others. Grasshoppers, maybe. I think Grasshoppers might. Let's have a look at facilities. They've got well established, so you can see there's a lot to choose from, really. But yeah, if we go for Nacional for the sake of this video, and we go right click, choose as affiliate club, and then confirm. So we're just going to continue quickly until we get to this message. So like I say, the main thing is for this one is you want to choose a club with extensive youth. The reason is you might get some players come through your youth intake who, for example, might be from Uruguay or the nation that you choose. So we're just going to quickly continue and see. We are going to have to quickly instant result this game. This isn't my save, so I'm just going to literally go straight forward. But yeah, so let me know in the comments as well. What do you kind of do when it comes to affiliates? I mean, personally, I've got a little thing for affiliates. I like to build a big list of affiliates, considering you can only do it every 6 months or so, or ask the board for it in kind of every 6 months. I don't know what it is, but I've got a little thing for affiliates. I like to build a really good list of affiliates up. I don't know why, but I'm just always excited that maybe one day I'll get that Uruguay player come through my youth intake who's 5-star. I think that's the reason I do it. I mean, I've never had it happen. I've had players come from, obviously, although there was the message. So partnership with Nacional confirmed, and you can see just right there. So it's now been confirmed. Obviously, you'll have to pay the fee. That's always a given. But if we go to affiliates now, and that one should say Nacional may send junior players to train at Liverpool to gain experience. Liverpool may benefit with some of these players coming through their youth team ranks. That's the message that you want. Like I said, sometimes you don't get that message, whether it's if you're a lower league club, but I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So you're going to do the exact same process of what we've just done, but on top of that, you're going to come back into the affiliates, and if you notice that you've picked a club with extensive youth or well established, but it doesn't say that message, you have to then go back into the affiliates and click negotiate existing affiliation. So you can do this as soon as you get the affiliate, okay? So as an example, I don't think this one's going to say it because these don't kind of have extensive youth, I'm assuming. Have a quick look at their facilities. I mean, they've got established youth, but I don't know. Sometimes it's quite hard to figure out. Like I say, that message there, but if we just press it again, you've got, I think you should look at, we don't want a loan agreement. Commercial link, I'm not too bothered about. I think it'd be a good idea to agree a first option on players. Nope. So you can see the message isn't there. Now, I don't know if they've changed it recently. Oh, no, is it that one? So yeah, sorry, I'm losing my mind. That's the message that you want. So you can see at the moment, the only thing that we've got with Shivajans is the clubs share a scouting knowledge. Okay, so like I say, you want to press negotiate existing affiliation. If the first message doesn't show like we got the Nacional one, you want to then go to this and press negotiate existing, and then it should say Shivans have a decent setup. I think it'd be useful for them to recruit foreign youngsters. It would benefit both teams, give us greater reach there. Let's have a look if it is this one. Yep, they've agreed to that. So let's just go back. And you can see now we've got a few more messages. So originally we only had this one, but now Shivajans may send junior players to train at Liverpool to gain experience. Liverpool may benefit with some of these players coming through their youth team ranks. So that is the 2 ways to get this one. So like I say, if you can't ask for the first one we did at the start, which got us the Nacional affiliate, you want to do the second one, but then you want to negotiate. That's the main thing. And I only found out about the negotiate tab probably at the start of FM19 by a guy called Moldy. And then we was kind of going through it all. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. And it's only a short one, but I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what I do when I look for affiliates. What we're going to do though now, we are going to holiday until the youth intake, and we're going to go and try and see if any of these players come through the youth intake and the kind of message that I'm expecting you to kind of see or look out for when you do get to the youth intake. So I'm going to sim it quite a bit and see if we get that message, and I'll see you soon. Welcome back, guys. So I was expecting me having to sim a few intakes before this message came through. Literally the first intake, you can see the message. So obviously you'll get the normal message for the intakes like you normally do, but a little bit down you will see of this youth intake, the following youngsters have come from our affiliate clubs. That's the most important thing, and crazy that the first one is from Nacional, which is Sebastian Otero, and we've also picked Daniel Horath up from MTK. So I mean, I'm not saying they're going to be 5-star regens. Obviously, they're only 2.5, but they are coming from them clubs, and you can imagine what you'd do if you've got like a few Brazilians, that kind of stuff. I'm kind of intrigued for the intakes. I mean, this looks like there's nothing great there, to be honest. But yeah, the main thing is it does work, and I just wanted to prove to you that's what you have to look for when you get the intake. Apart from that, that's the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. A kind of little overview of affiliates and what I tend to do on my saves. Obviously, nothing's the right way. All saves are different. You can play the game how you want to play the game, but this is just how I do it. And yeah, there you go. So I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.